Hi guys, this is Cece here from Cece Sharing Space. In this space, we share views and information on self-development and relationship building. Please subscribe to my channel and click on the notification button and to receive notifications for the new videos. And also, don't forget to click on the like button. Enjoy, thank you.
Welcome once again to my channel CC Sharing Space. Today I would like to speak about a very interesting topic because this is what my channel is about. This channel, CC Sharing Space, is about how do we live our best lives? What do we do to make this possible? So the video I'm going to talk about today is basically about how we manifest or create a life that we desire in this time, especially now with all these things happening in the world, right? How do you remain positive and how do you create the life that you want? Okay, unfortunately, in life, there are people that are really thriving in this time, right? That's actually a very fortunate situation where people can thrive in the time of diversity, where people think with negative things are happening as well, with the virus and stuff like that, and lockdowns all around the world. There are people that are actually thriving in this time. But why are they thriving, right? And on the other side is why there are people also that are not thriving in this time, who are left feeling negative and feeling very down that they cannot achieve anything in life. Okay. Manifesting is about creating. And when you manifestate something, you create something in your life unintentionally in most cases because we don't know what we are really doing, okay? We feel that we are victims of our situation. So people now at this moment, most people in the world population actually believing that they are victims of this virus situation. They are victims of the lockdowns and stuff. You see, so then there's other type of people on the other end of the spectrum who feel very positive about this time. They feel and they feel that this time they can actually do something positive to create the life they want to create. Some are even busy with businesses, creating new business opportunities for themselves, not waiting for government to say, no, the lockdown is finished, there's no more coronavirus or anything like that, you understand? So people see things differently. And life is all about how you perceive things. For you to achieve anything in life, you need to perceive and understand that you can achieve it. So my topic today basically is about manifestation and why there are people that are on negative on other end of the spectrum and people that are positive that are thriving at this time. So it's a challenge. This time it's a challenge for everybody in the world. Even if you come from a poor or a rich background, even if you come from a whatever affluent background or not or a non-affluent background, this is the time where people are actually challenged, and it's all about how you face the challenge, how you perceive this challenge. If you feel that it's a threat and your life is a threat, then will be a threat. You will feel that threat, and you cannot achieve anything in life. Life will stop. You'll feel that there's nothing you can do. People say things like, well, everybody's experiencing a negative time. Everybody's losing jobs, so it's okay for me to lose a job. It's okay for me to so-called suffer. However, there are those people that are positive on the other end of the spectrum, as I said. They are positive and they're finding opportunities in this time to make a positive movement in their lives, creating businesses, making positive decisions in their lives. Like some of them are even going and studying online, doing something positive to create good things in their lives. So manifestation is linked directly to how you feel about life. Manifesting and creating things in your life is how you feel about life and how you think about life. So everything begins with a thought. Remember in my other video I spoke about you conditioned, 7 years, and right through your life you conditioned on how you perceive life. If you feel that you are threatened, that life is negative, that life is a disaster, that life is all bad, then it will be all bad because that's what you perceive, that's your dominant feeling about life. However, if you feel positive about life, if you feel gratitude about your life at the moment, then you actually create more positive things in your life. You pull things towards you because it's all about attracting. It's attracting stuff which you are a frequency to. So again, this is all about energy and frequency, and most people don't understand what it is. So I suggest you go and you do your research on what is frequency, what is energy, what do I mean when I'm saying manifesting, creating, because everything that we're doing and saying and believing within us becomes our reality. That is why there are people in this world at this time that are thriving, while others are not thriving, while others are negative and they're actually losing out. They're depressed. The amount of people that are depressed in the world now has increased like 100-fold since the beginning of this year. Just since the corona outbreak in the Western world. Right, that was from, I think it was April or just before March, actually it was in March. And then people's feelings went down. People started feeling negative about their lives because some people were losing jobs, right? So they felt, watching those people losing jobs, they lost hope too and they got scared. And fear is another thing that manifests very fast. So does love and joy. However, people are more prone to be fearful for something they don't know about. They're more fearful because they don't understand, they don't know what's going to happen in the future. So what they do, they get scared. And when you're scared, you can only manifestate what you're fearing. You cannot manifestate or create anything positive because you're so fearful. So the secret about life is to remain positive. To remain positive about your life, no matter what the situation is. So people that are positive and are creating wonderful things in their lives now are vibrating a frequency of positivity and love and appreciation for what they are wanting and what they are experiencing, because you have to be grateful for what you have now for you to be able to create in the future. And this is something that I personally have experienced in my life. Being somebody who's went through a very negative experience early on in my life, I became physically disabled at the age of 18, and that changed the way I saw myself and saw life. However, I chose to be more positive about my situation. I chose to be more positive about my life, instead of just saying I'm throwing the towel down. I'm giving up. I didn't think like that. And this is a time when people must not give up on their lives and living their best lives that they can at this moment. So you need to be positive. You need to look for opportunities where everybody else is not seeing opportunities. You must see opportunities. This is a time for people to wake up and realize that their lives are in your own hands. Your life does not depend on your government, does not depend on your church or any affiliation you have. It depends on you. Your life depends on you, and what's going to happen to you depends on you. Because at the end of the day, everybody's living their lives and creating all that they want. So you too need to understand that when you are manifesting and creating things in life, no matter what the circumstances are at that time, you can still create things or positive things in your life that you want and desire. So manifestation is something very purposeful. You think about what you want, you write it down, and you work towards it. It's not only about thinking, it's also about putting action towards it. So for example, maybe you want to finish your degree or get a qualification in the next maybe 2 years. So we always start with short-term goals first. And then we put in long-term goals, because your short-term goals will determine your long-term goals in life. And those goals now, you start putting pointers down on how you're going to achieve them. And that's how you manifestate things. And then there's certain things now you will do to activate that thing that you want in your life to come into your life. Like, for example, enrolling at the university to do your course, or learning a new skill that can make you get a promotion, your current job that you're currently doing. You see, the thing is that the world is taught that we have scarcity. And we don't have scarcity, so people think in scarcity. People think that there's not enough money, there's not enough success. And there's enough of everything. We just need to focus on what's positive in our lives. However, there will be people in this time, yes, there are suffering, but I still think that suffering is by choice. This is a very controversial statement I'm making, I understand, but suffering is my choice. Because I understand suffering, I come from that. I come from a background that's disadvantaged, but I refuse to take that background and make it my reality. That is what I was born into, the situation I was born into, in a single parents' home with my mom bringing us up, all four of us alone with one salary. You understand? So I know where it's coming from, what poverty is. I know what it is to work towards something, working step by step and getting what you want. And don't ever lose hope. Don't ever lose hope. If you really have a passion for business, do your research and do something. Think of something that, because business is all about providing a need or a service to people. It's about answering a demand. So when you're thinking of a business, think of, okay, what in society is in demand? What do people really need? What can I offer the people and create a business on that? What can I do to make my life better? Don't wait for government, don't wait for family, don't wait for church, don't wait for anybody. You got to stand up at this time. This is the time for people to mobilize themselves and not worry about what the president is doing and stuff. Worry about your own life at this moment, because you are in charge of your own life, and that's manifestation. And in this channel, I focus a lot on self-development and relationship building, because relationships and development go together. People, we are in a relationship phenomenon in the world. We relate with other people, and you cannot be isolated. You need to know how to relate with people. And also, that's also part of manifestation. So bringing people in your life that can help you with your business idea. That means putting yourself out there, approaching organizations, persons, and relate to them and tell them, this is your plan, your ambition, your goal. This is your business idea. So it's all about being positive about your idea, about your life, about your skill, about your goal. And this is where people are falling short at this time, because they're full of fear. And fear cripples you. So you need to remove that out of your equation and be positive. And that's the difference between people that succeed in times of diversity like now. Times of challenge and time of pain and fear. There are people that are successful and they're opening businesses. People that are actually thriving at this moment, and they're manifesting a lot of money into their reality. Not the ones that are stealing, obviously, but I mean honest people that are really honestly making money at this time. People that are positive, people that are going on with their lives, people that are creating, people that are continuing studying and learning about life, and not blaming the government or blaming the situation. You are responsible for your own life. And that's my story today. My story is about manifestation and taking charge of our lives. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning into my channel, CC Sharing Space. Please like and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.